Streaming live now on News8000.com. You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now, this weekend.
Good evening and thank you for watching News 8 Now this weekend. I'm Emily Haugen. A trio of students at the University of Wisconsin-Madison made history by forming the first all-female sports broadcast in the school's student radio station history. WISC's Andrew Banstra has the inspiring story.
I am Tia Sadlin here with Chrissy Birdsall at the Cole Center.
UW's student-run radio station celebrated its 21st birthday last week. A few days earlier, though, they made a different kind of history.
We just kind of, on our own, wanted to do an all-female broadcast. We didn't really look into the history of it at all.
I don't know if there was ever one before that. They said they were going to check their notes, and neither of them had seen an all-female broadcast in the 20-something years that WSUM has been a station.
On Monday, February 20th, the trailblazing trio formed UW's first ever all-female student sports broadcast team.
I think we set such a good standard, and I'm so excited to see more female broadcasts.
Once we finished that final call and took off our mics, I remember we all kind of had this sigh of relief, like we did it. It was an amazing experience.
Tia, a senior, was the only female in sports at WSUM her freshman year. As she looks down at the glass ceiling she's broken, it's cleared the path for the next generation.
Every year it felt like we're getting further and further towards having more women involved. And Nick, the sports director right now, told us that there's 5 or 6 women in the training program right now. And so I feel so fortunate that the program has grown in the way that it has.
Sports is a male-dominated industry, and broadcasting magnifies that. So for all the girls that were told they can't,
you can't say that a girl can't do it, because we just did.
Which means that for all the women that come after, this trio showed that it is possible.
With our women's broadcasters here, that, you know, it was a great first step, but I think that we're all kind of hoping for that to eventually become the norm rather than the exception.
Awesome story for Women's History Month. Fans of the outdoors came together to honor one of their own today. At the 2023 La Crosse Leopold Day celebration, kids and their parents learned all about conservationist Aldo Leopold. Attendees got to take part in scavenger hunts and listen to speakers share the importance of oak trees. One organizer says it's important to teach kids about the environment.
Learning more about Humphrey and other animals and other wildlife, I think, will help to get them to appreciate and want to be good stewards of the environment.
So the event is planned each year by local governmental groups, and it's free to the public. This weekend has been celebrated statewide since 2004. It honors him as the father of wildlife management. Well, it's Girl Scout cookie season. Ella Crescent Girl Scout Troop is up for the cookie selling challenge. Troop 7294 started its season off to a great start at Bowers today. The troop started last year with just 5 girls. This year it's grown to over 25, and the girls are excited. Troop leader Sarah Schmidt says being a Girl Scout is a great way for kids to get involved.
They learn how to set goals, grow their business. They also learn things like camping and different life skills and lots of different experiences in life.
So you can find cookies at booths all around the area or by searching your zip code on the Girl Scout Cookie Finder online. The cookie season runs through the end of March. And a trip back in time. The Valley View Mall hosted visiting historians today for the UW La Crosse annual Mississippi Valley Archaeology Center Artifact Show. Archaeologists were on hand to answer any questions on all things artifacts, plus local collectors shared their personal collections. Organizers say preserving historical artifacts is an important practice.
The cultural heritage in this area does go back thousands of years, and that there are good reasons for understanding about that and for trying to preserve whatever sites we can.
Stevenson also says people traveled from all over Wisconsin to attend the show today.
All right, we do have a winter storm watch in effect for one county in the News 8 Now viewing area. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. Winter storm watch is in effect until Monday at 6 p.m. This is for Rusk County. Again, Rusk County, winter storm watch starts Sunday and goes until Monday at 6 p.m. Here's a look at the radar scan right now. We're seeing a little bit of precipitation across the extreme eastern portion of the News 8 Now viewing area, but that's really about it. We're seeing a clean sweep at this hour. Past several hours, we've been hovering right around 41 to 45 degrees. We've finally dropped into the upper 30s at the 6 o'clock hour. 39 is our current temperature. We have mostly clear skies out there, and with our winds out of the west at 8 miles per hour, it feels like 33 degrees out there. Other temperatures across the area in the 30s and 40s. The big winner right now looks like Boscobel. Good evening to you guys. 42 degrees. Honorable mention, Prairie du Chien. 41 degrees. Otherwise 30s from Decorah up to Ladysmith. But again, you factor in that feels like temperature. Feels like 30s, even upper 20s across the area. Now, Emily, coming up in the first warn forecast, we're talking temperatures staying above normal. We're talking rain chances and a snow chance. And I hope you enjoy this Sunday, because next Sunday we spring forward and lose 1 hour of sleep.
Oh,
you'll be hearing that every day next week.
Oh man. All right. Thanks, Eric.
You bet.
Thanks for the warning.
You bet.
As the field of potential Republican candidates for the 2024 presidential nomination grows, the annual Conservative Political Action Conference is taking place today in Maryland. CBS News correspondent Christian Benavides reports.
As former President Donald Trump begins to make his 2024 White House bid, he is scheduled to deliver the headliner speech at the annual Conservative Political Action Conference just outside the nation's capital. Mr. Trump is under multiple investigations for his handling of classified documents, as well as actions surrounding the January 6th insurrection and his alleged efforts to overturn the 2020 presidential election results.
When will you announce your re-election, sir?
Meanwhile, President Biden's anticipated but unannounced re-election run comes amid ongoing questions about the 80-year-old president's age and health. His longtime physician has confirmed a lesion removed from his chest last month was cancerous. The doctor said the president has healed nicely. CBS News has confirmed that the Biden team is working to put together an advisory board of high-profile Democrats to help unify the party. On Sunday, the president is set to speak in Selma, Alabama, to mark the 58th anniversary of Bloody Sunday, a flashpoint in the U.S. civil rights movement. In Southern California, another potential Republican challenger, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, is scheduled to deliver remarks at the Reagan Library. Christian Benavides, CBS News, Miami.
And Republican presidential candidate Nikki Haley called out the collection of GOP politicians who are still considering a bid for the presidency, but haven't yet announced they're running. And over in Holmen, the La Crosse County Sheriff's Office put their chili eating skills to the test. Contestants from the cook-off supports DARE, the drug resistance education program in La Crosse, Onalaska, and Holmen schools.
We teach up here in the Holmen School District, and we provide workbooks and t-shirts for the kids, so anything that's raised today just helps all of our programs.
The kids in the schools is the most important part. Special Olympic supporters went polar today for a good cause. It's the 2023 La Crosse Polar Plunge, and contestants jumped into the icy Black River to support Wisconsin athletes. One of the organizers says there are plenty of things that make this fundraiser the coolest day of the year.
I think the Polar Plunge is just so unique. Not every fundraiser you're jumping into the cold river, and it's just really fun. There's a lot of energy around going throughout the beach this morning, and it's a fun day.
To supporting with donations from the sidelines. Today's event raised over $86,000 for Special Olympics Wisconsin. And coming up on News 8, Dancing for a Cause. Dancers from across the region came together to raise awareness for suicide prevention. Their mission coming up. Plus, underage tobacco sales are on the rise. The risks of picking up smoking early. Up next. Stay with us.
There are so many things we take for granted, and along with them, sometimes we take the people who depend on them for granted too. How can they survive with record increases in their basic cost of living, and through no fault of their own, they're being left behind? If you or someone you know needs a hand up, our energy and water providers are working together to keep you safely in your home. You may not ask for it, but we're here to help.
Mad City, a division of Renuity, the local service you deserve, now backed by unmatched national strength. We are Wisconsin's #1 remodeler. Get a new bath, shower, or walk-in tub installed in as little as 1 day, back with a lifetime warranty. And with Mad City's Price Lock Guarantee, once you receive a free design consultation, your price is locked in and guaranteed for 1 year. Call Mad City Baz now for our Spring into Savings event. Receive $1,000 off a new bath or shower. 48 months, 0 interest. Senior military discounts plus a bonus. The first 50 homeowners who call now will receive a vacation voucher with bath or shower purchase used for a condo, hotel stay, or a cruise. From La Crosse, Eau Claire, and western Wisconsin, call 715-941-1303. Here's that number again, 715-941-1303.
I just got the new Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra from US Cellular. With the most powerful processor yet, it can game smoother than ever. With nightography, it can take selfies in low light. Click. And with a longer battery life and US Cellular's 5G network, it can stream my favorite shows around the clock.
Amazing. Can it go back in the back?
Yeah, it can go back into the back.
Okay. Did you just kiss the phone?
The new Samsung Galaxy S23. Free for everyone from US Cellular.
I kissed it? Yes.
Underage tobacco sales are on the rise. That's according to the Wisconsin Department of Health Services. The DHS wants people to remember the legal age to buy tobacco is 21, and research shows people who don't use tobacco at a young age are less likely to use it when they're older.
We know that if they don't start at a young age, they're far less likely to start at an older age. So it's really important to reduce access and keep these products out of the hands of our young people.
Younger tobacco users are typically using vape pens or e-cigarettes, but no matter your age, tobacco use is harmful. If you need help quitting, there are a number of resources available. Westfall recommends talking with your primary care provider to find out what's best for you. And 1 out of every 10 new moms struggle with postpartum depression. Experts say that it's much more than just the baby blues. Those symptoms can appear as mood swings, anxiety, or being overwhelmed. Those feelings can last up to a year after giving birth. And Mayo Clinic Health System experts say that getting treatment for those symptoms is important so new moms don't feel alone. So if you or anyone you know is struggling with postpartum depression and needs support, you can call the number on your screen to talk to your healthcare provider. Area dancers shared their talents for suicide prevention today. At the 10th Annual Dance for Hope, the La Crosse Suicide Prevention Initiative and Active Minds from UWL helped give hope to those affected by suicide. Multiple dance groups from the Coulee region participated, all with the same goal. Resource tables were also available for anyone who needed help. And organizers want people to know they aren't alone.
Whether it's mental health or suicide, it's definitely on the increase with suicides because of COVID, isolation, and particularly the elderly that have been isolated. They're having a lot of issues with their mental health.
So if you missed today's Dance for Hope, but you would still like to help out, you can donate online at the La Crosse Area Suicide Prevention's website. And coming up on News 8, does your dog have what it takes to enter the world's ugliest dog competition? Find out up next.
Up across portions of Clark County. As we help you plan your Sunday and Monday, we already have a winter storm watch in effect for Rusk County. This goes until Monday evening. We'll talk about that coming up in the First Warn forecast on the other side of the break. Stay with us.
It was all very, very professional. Very professional. I really appreciate that the craftsmanship was terrific. It was top of the line, and I just really liked it.
Mad City has more than 50,000 satisfied customers. Check out this tub to shower conversion, customized with grab bars, handhelds, and a beautiful shower door, installed in as little as 1 day. Plus, ask about Mad City's Price Lock Guarantee and call now during our Spring into Savings event. Receive $1,000 off a new bath or shower, 48 months, 0 interest, senior military discounts plus a bonus. The first 50 homeowners who call now will receive a vacation voucher with bath or shower purchase. From La Crosse, Eau Claire, and western Wisconsin, call 715-941-1303. Here's that number again, 715-941-1303.
This time of year has many different names. We call it Showtime.
It's when there's work to be done and fun to be had. Plus, it's time for spring bonus offers at your Northland Ford dealers, where you can save big on a Ford SUV to make it all happen. Start the season off right with 0% financing for 36 months, plus $1,000 in open trade assist on select Ford SUVs. It's showtime. Now for a limited time only, get 0% financing for 36 months, plus $1,000 in open trade assist on select Ford SUVs. Only at your Northland Ford dealers.
Dan Kelly won't keep our community safe. As a lawyer, Kelly defended child sex predators who posed as ministers in order to prey on vulnerable young girls. They lured young children to locations they believed to be safe, only to sexually assault and molest them. And Dan Kelly defended those monsters. Do you want someone like that on the Supreme Court? Dan Kelly, an extremist who doesn't care about us.
To everyone who believes in tradition, come enjoy a few of ours from Wisconsin.
People in Wisconsin love a good fish fry.
Really love. And we love sharing it with guests everywhere.
At Culver's, we still batter our North Atlantic cod by hand to order.
And we cook it to a crispy, golden perfection just for you.
For you.
For you.
So it's crispy outside, flaky inside.
Let us take care of you. With some homegrown traditions we were raised on.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
Get the day's news in your inbox. Email newsletters from News 8 Now. Sign up today. Go to news8000.com/newsletters to get started.
The news continues on News 8 Now. Expect more.
All right, this is a good one. If you've got a dog with a face only you could love, you're in luck. The world's ugliest dog contest is once again taking submissions. The competition's website says their goal is not to make fun of ugly dogs, but to celebrate, quote, the imperfections that make all dogs special and unique. So if you're interested, make sure you submit your application on the contest website by June 21st. Last year's winner was an almost hairless 17-year-old pup named Mr. Happy Face. I remember him from last time. Very funny.
You know, I gotta say something about this, because that's exactly how I look first thing in the morning when I wake up.
Like Mr. Happy Face?
Yeah.
Maybe you should enter then. You literally, you did it to yourself. Ah. Anyway, how about
okay. We have a sunset out there. Let's take a look at CityCam, shall we? There's a sunset. You can see it's just a beautiful sunset out there at this hour. Temperatures out there in the 30s. Let's see if we can get that almanac to come back up. We were in the 30s and 40s earlier today. Outside right now, we have partly cloudy to mostly, or not partly cloudy, mostly clear skies. I'll get out in a second. 39 degrees. It feels like 33. Winds are out of the west at around 8 miles per hour. That dew point is at 27. Now in Eau Claire, we're sitting at 37 degrees. It feels like 32 with winds out of the west at 6 miles per hour. So here's a look at the radar scan at this hour. We are seeing a line of snow just now pushing its way through portions of Clark County. Now the precip chances over the next several days. Follow along with this. So Sunday and Monday, there will be rain chances. We'll get a little bit of a break Tuesday. Then Wednesday night, going into Thursday, Friday and Saturday. These will be more snow chances, and then we'll clear out again as we go into Sunday. So here's a look at the weather in motion. Like I said, we had a nice little line of snow push its way through the extreme northern portion of the News 8 viewing area. Portions of Clark County seeing a little bit of snow at this hour. Here's the big picture. You can see that low pressure system just pushing its way through. Cold front's going to be in charge as we go into your Sunday and Monday. That's what's going to keep us in the upper 30s to low 40s. It's a weak cool front, but right now we're on the leading edge of a high pressure system. We'll get on the back end of this as we go into the first part of the week, and you can see exactly what happens here as we go throughout your Sunday and Monday. Precip chances will start to pick up as we go into Sunday night, going into Monday. Some of this will be in the form of snow as the low pressure system pushes its way through. Then we'll get on the back end of that, which will shift the winds, yet again dropping the temperatures as we go into the middle part of next week. So here's a look at your forecast when you wake up in the morning. If you look like me, wow. Temperatures will be in the teens and 20s. 15 in Ladysmith. You've been laughing the entire time over there, Emily. 15 in Ladysmith, 16 Eau Claire, 24 La Crosse, 24 Rocco, 24 in Boswell, as well as Prairie du Chien. As we go into tonight, into tomorrow, the clouds will start to pick up again. By Sunday morning, we'll start your day off with mostly cloudy skies. Highs will be in the 40s. And in terms of temperature, it's going to make for a nice day. Now, follow along with me as we go to the afternoon, evening hours. So precip chances will start to pick up across portions of Winneshiek and Alameda County, pushing through across county by the 5 o'clock hour, entering through Eau Claire by the 7 o'clock hour. Then it's out of here in the overnight hours, and then we'll keep an eye on another band as we go into the late morning, early afternoon hours. But right now, Rusk County, you are under a winter storm watch. This goes into effect until Monday at 6 p.m. So the next 8 days, we'll see temperatures going into the 40s for Monday, 42 Tuesday, 40s for Wednesday, with snow showers Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Saturday and Sunday, we go back into the mid-30s. So overall, the precip chances are in the forecast.
All right. I would just want to apologize. I didn't mean to offend you with the comment. I thought we were riffing there.
No. I only pick on the ones I enjoy working with.
This is so true. All right. Well, I'm honored, and I didn't mean to hit my mic, but thank you, Eric. Coming up in sports, girls basketball sectional finals. Kate is in next with the teams who are going to state.
Visit the Early Bird Home Show, going on now at the Ford Store Home Improvements. Lowest prices of the year on your 2023 project. Windows, bathrooms, and more.
Showing how you feel. It's been a while. Go ahead and smile. Go ahead and smile.
There are so many things we take for granted, and along with them, sometimes we take the people who depend on them for granted too. How can they survive with record increases in their basic cost of living, and through no fault of their own, they're being left behind? If you or someone you know needs a hand up, our energy and water providers are working together to keep you safely in your home. You may not ask for it, but we're here to help.
Mad City Baths proudly offers American-made baths, showers, and walk-in tubs. Installed in as little as 1 day, backed by our worry-free guarantee. Premium patterns including Arctic Ice, Gray Line, Sierra Sand, and more. Infused with Microban for easy cleaning. And with our Price Lock guarantee, we'll guarantee your price for 1 year. So call now. It's our spring into savings event. Receive $1,000 off a new bath or shower, 48 months, 0 interest, senior military discounts. Last chance to call during this program. The first 50 homeowners will receive a vacation voucher with bath or shower purchase. Used for a condo, hotel stay, or a cruise. From La Crosse, Eau Claire, and western Wisconsin, call 715-941-1303. Here's that number again, 715-941-1303.
At Affordable Dentures and Implants, we make new smiles affordable for everyone, so you don't need to wait another day to get your smile back. Click or call to schedule your new smile consultation today.
Go ahead and smile.
Covering all of the exciting action from your community. Here's News 8 Now Sports.
Well, there's nothing better than this time of year. We've got postseason in almost all of our winter sports, including girls basketball sectional finals. A spot in the state tournament on the line. Now, the Blair Taylor Wildcats were over in Tomah for their sectional final game, taking on Belmont. The crowd was fantastic, and the Wildcats were locked in. First half, Lindsey Steen to Sydney Fremstead, back out to Kirsten Kinchy for 3, nails it. Wildcats out in front, but Belmont not afraid of the fight. Kennedy Howe knocking down a 3-ball of her own, back and forth early on. First half coming to a close. Steen finds Abby Thompson. She knocks it down. Blair Taylor would go into the half with a 2-point lead, and out of the break, it was the Steen and Thompson show. Thompson with the steal, and already knows Steen's going the other way. That's an easy bucket. Wildcats extend their lead. And then again, it's Thompson on the steal. This time she's going coast to coast. Lays it in. She would finish with 23 points and 5 steals. And then it was Blair Taylor's all-time leading scorer, Steen, for 3. Money. Steen had 21 points, 8 assists, and the Wildcats would win 62-57 and are going to state for the first time in program history.
Our coaches just prepared us very well for this game, so when that clock hit 0, we knew it. We knew we were going, and we were just so excited. Yeah, we're going to get back in the gym and prepare even more, but we're ready.
All right, the Wildcats will play in Green Bay for the state semifinals next Friday. Up in Altoona, the West Salem Panthers trying to upset the top-seeded Somerset, and it's the Spartans setting the tone right away in the first. Sophia Emmert letting it fly from beyond the arc. She connects. Somerset takes an 8-point lead, but West Salem fighting back. Josie Brudos corner pocket for 3, drains it. Just like that, the Panthers cut it to 15-13. Somerset would keep its distance, though. Look at the great passing from the Spartans. It's Heather Gajowski on the receiving end for the layup. 31-28 at the break. Second half, Panthers trying to take control. Megan Johnson wide open on the wing. She buries the triple. West Salem takes the 2-point lead, and then it's the lone senior taking control. Anna McConkey down the lane for 2. It's 47-44 Panthers, and a few minutes later, McConkey has it on the block, puts it off the glass. West Salem up 4. Somerset with one last effort, but it wouldn't be enough. The buzzer sounds, and the West Salem Panthers punch its ticket to the state tournament as they capture the sectional title 55-50 the final.
Oh, just excitement. All right, so much joy and happiness that all of our hours and hours of hard work together, and Anna McConkey, our senior, her dream's always been to make it to state, like every basketball player, and it's just fun to see it happen. Now our kids can enjoy this and cut the nets down and really enjoy the experience over the next week.
All right, the Panthers will start their state tournament run with their semifinal game on Thursday. 2 more games here. Prairie du Chien season comes to an end as they fell 50-40, and the Aquinas Blue Golds, they're going to the state tournament with a 67-63 win over Cuba City. We'll have highlights from that game later tonight. That's all for now, but come back tonight for a 2-part show. We've got boys regional finals and Prairie du Chien going for gold in team wrestling state. We'll be right back.
Earn a 30-cent Hy-Vee fuel saver for every $60 you spend. That's a 30-cent fuel saver this Saturday and Sunday. Only at Hy-Vee.
A convicted felon kidnapped and raped a 15-year-old girl, abducting her off the street in broad daylight. Judge Janet Protasewicz could have sentenced him to 20 years. Instead, she put him back on our streets.
What detractors would say is you having been soft on a violent sexual crime.
I would say that that's ridiculous. Judge Protasewicz puts our families at risk, and putting her on our Supreme Court, that's what's ridiculous. Fair Courts America is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Allergy sufferers. Bedtime means it's time to take Zysol. Zysol relieves allergies while you sleep, so you wake refreshed. Plus, it works faster than Claritin, and on first dose, provides the same relief as Zyrtec in a pill nearly half the size. Be wise all. Take Zysol at night.
Losing a loved one is difficult. Remember the good times and life accomplishments of those who have passed by visiting the news8000.com obituaries page. Brought to you by Celebration of Life events at Celebrations on the River.
Earn a 30-cent Hy-Vee fuel saver for every $60 you spend. That's a 30-cent fuel saver this Saturday and Sunday. Only at Hy-Vee.
One final look at the next 8 days. We go into the mid-40s tomorrow. Rain chances pick up in the evening and overnight hours. Upper 30s to low 40s will be the rule for Tuesday and Wednesday. Then we go back into the mid-30s as we go into next week.
Not the worst.
Not the worst.
All right. Well, thank you for watching News 8. We hope you'll see us again tonight at 10.